Welcome back to 2 degrees of separation.
Dude.
That's it. Episode 46.
I need...
We're moving up in the world. We got perks. We got perks. I'm T-Pain today. Welcome back. It's episode 46. Ooh.
Oh no! Listen, this is welcome to.
It's episode 46.
Oh, welcome to episode 46 of 2 Degrees of Separation. We are your hosts. My name is Eli.
Jean-Appelle Jacob.
There you go, dude.
It's off the rails, dude. If we're starting that way, it's off the rails. Dude.
So it's terrible.
This episode is as pieced together as Donald Trump's ear right now, dude. Who knows what's happening?
So, you guys just got a taste of this is every time Jake and I prep for the podcast.
Yeah.
Jacob's always playing sound bites and doing voice effects. That killed me. I'm dying, dude. Welcome back. 2 Degrees of Separation.
It's a Monday.
Actually, Jacob and I are finally on the ball. It's Friday. That's Jacob.
Been weeks.
I'm clapping, dude. Shout out us, dude. We're doing. Listen,
Heck yeah,
we did great.
we did it.
Yeah,
Look at us.
He says, "Look at us. Look where we've been."
Who would have thought we'd be here?
Who'd have thunk?
That Hot Ones meme
Yeah, there you go.
with Paul Rudd.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Not me.
Yeah. What a great
Side note,
intro.
Donald Glover was on Hot Ones.
I know, and I totally tweeted that I was going to watch it, and I haven't watched it yet.
You're
I was going to watch it.
just-
Listen, no, I was going to watch it last night, but it was already too late. So there's a reason, okay?
No.
Yeah, we talked about watching The Last of Us last week, and then I have a PlayStation 3 just that was hiding out in the closet,
Ooh.
and I took that bad boy out, and we went and borrowed The Last of Us from one of Kristen's friends, and I'm either gonna finish it tonight or tomorrow. So that's what I've been doing the past couple of days, is playing through The Last of Us. And then Kristen was like,
the second one.
that's what she said. She was like, so how are we going to play The Last of Us 2? And it's not on PC, right? It's just on PlayStation. Good talk.
You might be right.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, PlayStation 4 and 5. That's so tight because I don't have either of those.
Let's be honest. It'll come out next year.
Jacob.
It'll come out next year.
No. How long did it take the first game to make it
God
to
of
PC?
War is on PC, and that game was only been out since
Brother.
like 2016.
How long ago did The Last of Us make it to PC?
I don't know, a couple years ago.
This year.
Was it this year?
The remake?
Are you serious? Oh, well,
is what brought it to PC.
Nobody cares about that remake.
I mean, actually, now, all right, listen, hear me out. Since I'm playing the game looks phenomenal for being on a PlayStation 3, by the way.
Dude,
Like,
there's no way.
unbelievable. Dude, oh yeah, 100%.
There's
What do you
no
mean?
way.
It looks phenomenal for being that old.
Dude,
It really
you know
does.
what? Your
What?
heyday was Conker's Bad Fur Day. I don't
I
wanna
swear,
hear it.
dude.
That was real to you. I don't care.
Dude, no. The Last of Us looked great. It came out in 2013. It's literally 11 years old.
Dude, GTA
And
5 came out
I'm
in
saying-
2011.
I'm saying, if you look at the remake, all right, and then base it off the original, the remake, oh my goodness, I'm punching my mic. The remake looks significantly better than the original. It really, honestly, truly does.
Yeah, that new upgrade they did that like
Crazy.
enhanced it.
Crazy.
No,
Because
I
they
mean
had-
the more recent one. It doesn't
That's what
look
I'm
any
talking about.
different. No, 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 no,
Huh?
no, no.
You got
They
me lost.
redid their redid.
That's what I'm talking about. So the one that's on PC, the redid one.
Dude, it barely looks any different.
It looks way different than the original. I'm not talking
than
about
the original.
redid. I'm not even playing the remastered one. I'm playing the original, brother.
Well, man.
Listen.
Side note,
beam me up. Still
sidebar.
slaps. Sidebar.
All of the games we ever played in our childhood were base games. They never got updates because our dad didn't have internet.
Oh yeah, we've never talked about that.
Nobody
Dude,
understands. We have never played a patched game.
we've never played a patch. Yeah, you're right.
Up until when we moved
I mean,
out.
it was 2013, 2014.
We were playing unpatched all the way
across the
until
board.
then.
Across the board. That's crazy, dude.
GTA 4?
Oh yeah,
Day one.
vanilla, as it could be, 100%. And they glitchy as could be. And they're like, guess what? They were like, we patched the game, we fixed it, it's great on console. And we were over here playing
Dude,
with the
clicking
freaking
stones together.
dude. That was we're putting cars in the swing set right now.
Dude,
that's what we're
all
doing.
I ever did. That's all I ever did. I have a picture on my
That's it,
Google that comes up actually once every year. It's
Hit 'em
like
a
8 years
yeehaw,
old
dude.
now, and it's just Nico Bellic floating in the air from a car that got glitched from the swing set.
10 out of 10, dude. It was great. We've never talked about that. That's wild. Perks of not having internet is when the way the game came out, that's the way we played it.
Yeah, dude. We got what we got.
That's crazy. But having played through The Last of Us recently, and actually right before I decided to play it, I thought about this because it's been a long time since I've played with a controller, right? PC does not have the rumble feature, dude.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, and that is actually immersive in a sense. Like, now that I've been playing The Last of Us, I was like, dang, I miss the rumble feature. I do. Like, that's crazy.
You haven't played with a PlayStation 5 controller, have you?
No, why?
Dude, the rumble features, the haptic feedback on that thing,
Yeah.
it's like leagues beyond a PlayStation 3 controller.
Well, and what I never thought about is like I don't even know, because I when I play games on PC with the controller, which it's been a long time, I'm still using an Xbox 360 controller that I have to plug in. Like, dude, this thing's so old and gross.
I'm using a Xbox One Razer controller.
Yeah, that $200 controller, you nasty.
Dude, it was worth every penny.
100% compared to my scuff that I paid the same amount for. I gotta find an Allen wrench that I can take the trigger stops out. That way I can use it.
Why does Scuff have the worst analog sticks? Like the rubber material they put on them?
It is garbage. 100%.
It falls apart.
It's garbage. It is. Sorry.
It's like a piece of gum I chewed on for too long, dude. It just starts falling apart.
Yeah, shout out Scuff.
How you gonna do me like that?
Yeah.
You're gonna charge me extra for Scuff analog sticks and then they're gonna fall apart quicker than a PlayStation one? What?
I mean, my Scuff controller's tight, though.
Take my money. Take it.
Take
it. Paddles?
The way I customize
Who cares?
it tight.
I'll make my thumbs bleed. I don't care.
Goodness.
I don't care, dude.
Oh my goodness. All right, so like us growing up, we never really destroyed controllers, like, at all. All of our controllers, even like I still have a bunch of our old controllers. All of our controllers have made it, right?
We never had an issue. Our only problem was stick drift and loose sticks.
Yeah, well, the 64, that one doesn't count. Everybody ended up with that. But like I said, the 360 controller I use still is like, I've dumped all sorts of stuff on this thing and it's still perfectly functioning. It's not, it looks faded. Like, it's got like that The controller was white at one
It's
point.
got that
and now it's getting
Cheeto
that
dust glaze.
100%. Dude, 100%.
Dude, it's
No,
got
but,
that
like-
Mountain Dew tinge to it.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
It's
it's got that.
disgusting.
I've been grinding for 12 hours. Grime
Dude,
on it.
the
dude.
sweat that is imbued in this controller is disgusting.
Dude, that's got so many different
dude.
viruses just packed into
Yeah.
it. Dude, it has
What?
like 6 different grades of diseases on that thing.
Let me grab it. All right, so like above, so the controller itself, the faceplate and the backplate are still white. All right, but the top where your fingers rest, like so where the triggers are,
dude,
it's
smoking
literally
for 40
yellow.
years.
Dog, it's
Smoking
literally
for 40
yellow.
years.
Dude, 100% yellow. Like this looks like
Holy-
SpongeBob. Like
Bree,
I need to send you a picture of this because it's disgusting. It's so gross because it's like, it's that old plastic like consoles were made out of, or like old computers,
Yeah,
and just
dude.
over time it gets yellowed. Like it just
It's that sleeper build set.
Yeah,
If
it's gross,
Dude, my next computer is going to be built in a Dell case from 1993.
That thing's gonna overheat in literally 5 minutes.
And I'll just take the back off. You just
There you
won't
go.
see that side.
Just
It's
nothing.
fine.
There you go. There's just nothing on that side. Just straight airflow. You got to put a fan next to it.
I'll drill holes into my motherboard. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Airflow.
That's crazy. No, I mean, I don't know.
What are we
It's
doing?
wild. Well, I wanted to talk about the vibration. Where I was going somewhere with talking about the controller and how we didn't destroy them, right?
Yeah.
I had friends, all right. 100%, they were still using controllers in which the rubber was off the analog stick.
yeah,
it was
dude.
just straight up plastic. Not even. It was like the.
It looked like
concave
Darth
plastic.
Vader without his mask on.
100%. Yeah, it was
Dude, yeah.
awful.
So
There was still like
bad.
a little piece of rubber hanging on for dear life.
That's
and it's like,
straight up
how
what
did you-
Emperor Palpatine looks like after using too much of the dark
Dude.
side force.
How did you end up here? Like how? If you did that, what did you do to do that? Like what happened? Like,
That's just from the dog.
I doesn't have a dog. No.
Yeah, it doesn't have a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, it's from the dog.
Straight up. It's from the dog. Yeah.
The neighbors.
No. So I mean, like, all right. I'm gonna use playing guitar for an example. We talked about the how my guitar strings smell like just garlic and armpit.
Pennies and dimes and
yeah.
BO.
It's bad. But then like one of my really good friends, right? He always had this problem where he had to change guitar strings quite often because his sweat was very acidic and it would literally eat through his guitar strings and they'd become rusty. It was pretty gross. So I wonder, did that play a role in destroying a controller, or did you just get mad one day and just decide like, because I've seen people throw controllers, right? Summit, Gold Glove.
Yeah.
Who
Man,
else?
these are names
Like-
that I haven't heard in ages.
Yeah.
Gold Glove?
Oh yeah, you ever seen the videos of him playing,
Sheesh.
dude?
Yeah.
Him playing Gears and then just spiking his controller at his desk.
I feel like most
wild.
people that had like the broken analog sticks, it was always the bottom where their thumb was pressing into the stick. And they were just not good about the amount of pressure they put into that stick.
I couldn't imagine having that much tension in my hands
Dude,
while playing a game. Like if you have a controller like that, I'm sorry. You are sweaty, if you know what I'm saying. In gamer talk. 100% sweaty. You're trying too hard. Put it down. Stop being so sweaty.
the second my Scuff controller had like a tear in the rubber on the
Jake, send
analog
him over.
stick,
Over
I
it.
put it down. Dude, $200 desk weight,
He said, well, I'm
paperweight,
done
whatever
with
you
this.
call it.
Done. Done.
I was over it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wild. I don't understand how people did that. Like, to this day. Like, I'm so... like afraid of ruining my Nintendo controllers, even though you can replace them now because there's a bunch of companies that make 64 controllers, but all the ones I have are original. So I guess I'm just a
Ooh.
loser. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, who cares at all? Like, at all in any way, shape, or form. I have like original PlayStation 2 controllers to, play on my PlayStation, but then I went out of my way to buy an adapter in which I could use an Xbox 360 controller on my on the PlayStation 2. So
What?
yeah, dude, craziest thing in the world. This adapter, it's the great. I could use a Nintendo Switch Pro controller.
That's the most
Dog.
Xbox 360 thing ever.
Dude, I love it. I love this thing. You can use any Bluetooth controller you can use with it on the PS2.
It's the best console ever.
What?
The 360?
Best
Best console ever.
Tough. It's a toss up between the 360 and the PS2 for me.
PS2 can eat it.
No, dude, the PS2
Like
is great.
Weird Al once said, just eat it.
Dude, listen. You know what song I listened to the other day because my coworker put it on? I bet you'll never guess.
Was it R. Kelly?
No.
Are you sure?
It was, yeah. Maybe. Well, no, it was. He knows. He knows what it is. He knows.
Are you stuck in the drive-thru?
100%, dude.
Dude,
I was an R. Kelly.
psychic.
Yeah, he started playing
a cheeseburger.
Dude. I turned around and looked at him and I was like, there's no way you're playing this right now. Like, there's 0% chance this is happening.
I've heard that song like 3 times in my life, and the first time I heard it, I was sitting in our cousin's room, and they had a bunch of songs on the 360. I think I was playing, I think I was playing Saints Row or something, and I was just listening to the console music, and that was playing.
Oh,
and I was just doing a mission, whatever, not paying attention to the music.
You just got weird.
And then I like realized
the drive-through.
Weird Al is talking about the drive-through, and I skip it, and I just hear our aunt from the other room go, "Thank
God." Yeah, 100%.
Dude, I felt so bad.
That's hilarious. I felt so bad. I was like, I didn't know. All right, no, our cousin. I had a Weird Al. CD. So the song we're talking about is "Trapped in the Drive-Thru" by Weird Al. And I actually gave the album to my cousin because he loved Weird Al, and I thought it was like funny when I was young, but he loved it. He straight loved this album. And let's see, it's Straight Outta Linewood is the album, and he would listen to that song in specific on repeat, brother. On
it's like a 14-minute song, dude.
100%, yeah, and he
should have just gave him the R. Kelly album.
Yeah, he do.
He would have ate it off, dude.
100%, yeah. That's hilarious. That's wild. But yeah, I don't know.
Love it.
I don't know where that came from, but yeah, that happened. Oh my goodness, dude, Weird Al. What an odd time.
Did you hear about the IT thing this morning? Well,
did I hear about it, brother? What do you mean?
Did you experience the IT
Did
crash?
I experience?
Did you experience Y2K unlike our parents expected to?
This today, I don't know if people realize. So, like I said,
it was
earlier,
Y2K. It was Y2K.
Yeah, it is,
but
Friday.
Worse.
All right, it's Friday when we're recording this, so this is the day it happened. It like legitimately like that. It basically
whole country shut down.
Jacob, it was global.
I mean,
it was everywhere.
But I mean, all of our flights and everything shut down. I mean, like everything shut down. Our banks,
globally.
But I don't know if it was exactly like. I
Google
mean,
it was global.
I'm sure there were other countries
that
probably shut down because of it.
But
I'm sure.
Very interesting day. Like, I feel like at this point we can't go a week without like life being normal, right?
It's not normal.
It's not normal.
It's a setup.
So CloudStrike they're like I can't remember exactly what they are because I just looked it up real quick. I just know that they are. It's like I want to use it
They're a
like it's
software company. It's an IT.
they're a
It's
they're a
a cybersecurity
cybersecurity.
tech company,
There we go. They're
and
a cybersecurity.
they provide security based on cloud-based security measures or whatever. And
And
they pushed
they
a software update, and they
to
killed
Windows.
the
To
whole
Windows.
world.
Specifically to Windows because Apple products fine, Linux operating systems fine, but yeah, they Jacob, I don't know if you realize that this mess up, I didn't at my work, I did not have internet or
I
my
couldn't
phones,
clock in.
dude, my phones weren't working until about noon,
Yeah, dude,
and I get there at
911
8.
wasn't working in some states.
It's fine, it's okay. Who cares? Who cares?
Shout
Just
out
run out your front door.
CrowdStrike.
Yeah, dude. This update, whoever pushed this, they no longer have a job. For sure. Because this
Are we sure they're
one
breathing still?
I don't know. Because this one mix up right here, like it sucks. Because it probably wasn't the person who pushed the update that it wasn't their problem, you know. It was whoever worked on the software that had the bug in it. But this cost, because the stock market was down too, this cost literally billions, if not trillions of dollars. This was huge.
Imagine
Like,
waking up
massive.
this morning and going, "Oh,
Everything's off.
Why can't I get on my computer?"
Nothing, dude. Yeah.
And then finding
Nothing.
out you took down.
Yeah. And you're just like,
What do you mean the update took everything down?
Oh my goodness. You imagine being
I wasn't
that guy.
supposed to push that through?
I swear. Like, pure
What do you mean
panic
you
sets
said
in.
wait a day?
That's like so crazy because it's exactly like what you said. It
was
like,
Y2K. Everything shut down.
that is the best example of like, yeah, exactly, of what Y2K could have been, right? That's the best example, is that like just everything shut down. You're talking, yeah, like Jacob said, banks, you're talking grocery stores, their payment systems weren't working, their airports,
Yeah.
the police stations, like, dude, so, I mean, it's really interesting to think about because then now everybody across the globe realizes, all right, if we want to put in work, we know where to go.
Yeah.
If we want to do some damage, we know where to go. Which is slightly horrifying, right? Like from anybody's point of view. Because
I mean, we all rely on a few simple things at the end of the day, and if one of those gets messed with, it's bad news for everyone.
I mean, and this was one of them.
Yeah, it's everybody knows, but like, who's gonna go ahead and try and do it? That's the thing.
Like Y2K. It finally happened, guys. Guess what? You were right. It just happened 24 years after you thought it was going to happen. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. That's actually... Dude, that's crazy. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Because it was like... Being at work was the weirdest thing today. Because we had a couple customers like walking in, but it wasn't that busy. And I guess I kind of realized like how often I'm on the phone throughout the day taking phone calls.
Oh yeah.
And it just wasn't a thing. There was no TV on. There was nothing. It was just, I was at work. Like, it was very, very weird. Is this how you people lived back in the day? Am I from the future? Which makes me think about talking about Y2K, right? I hate TikTok. Dude,
What you got against TikTok?
All right, so I'm very, very, like, this is the most boomer thing I think I could ever say. Very recently started using the TikTok, right? And they do a better job at not advertising, but putting content in front of you that you like to watch, if that makes any sense. Like, they are on it, dude.
Dude, the algorithm is perfect.
Dude, on it. Like, Got it. Down packed. All right. Like I could probably open it right now, and I keep getting videos. Listen, dude. All right, I keep getting videos about where it's like it's like 80s dark fantasy, like remade in
Oh
AI
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah,
AI.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I see a million of them, and then I see like a bunch of stuff like from the 90s that doesn't exist anymore, and I'm just like, I see all this stuff, and I've been sending it to Riley,
Oh
and
yeah.
dude, I'm like, this is awful. Like, this sucks. And the song they always use, it's always the same, and I can't it's like aquatic something. Of course it is, right?
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm looking at a video right now, okay? And it's Aquatic Ambience by Skizzy. All right, and it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And I'm looking at this video straight up says goodies from the 90s. I hate this. That the fact that I'm even talking about this and looking at this right now. I'm looking at Spider-Man toys that were in Happy Meals.
Oh,
I'm looking at G.I. Joe figures. Dude, I'm looking at a Pizza Hut coupon book. This is awful. I saw another one that was, it was just a bunch of snacks from like the early 2000s and the 90s.
Wait.
And it just hits so hard, dude. 100%.
Hold on.
I'm old. It's over. I'm old.
This Aquatic Ambience is from Donkey Kong Country.
Nuh-uh. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's Donkey Kong Country.
No, it's not, Jacob.
It is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Dude, I swear it is.
No, but that's exactly why it's hitting me so hard.
Dude, it's Donkey Kong.
Because
I don't care what you say.
I'm ready. Dude, speed it up a little bit. Throw some trap drums on it and then put Young Lean on it. This is his song. Like, he could do it. 100%. This is so Young Lean, it's disgusting. I'm just trying to be a sad boy, dude. Arizona Iced Out Boys. 2001, dude. It's fine. This is disgusting. But the song is great.
I just want the Bando Stone, Arizona.
Listen, I've already been looking for it. I swear every store I go into, I look for. Any gas station, I look for it. Hasn't happened. I don't even know where you can get it. I haven't looked to see where it's a thing at all. So, I don't know.
Probably just California.
That would suck.
Well,
and if you don't know what Jacob's talking about, Bando Stone. All right, Bando Stone. We're about to get in it, ladies and gentlemen. This is like this is going to be a very big topic for this episode. Bando Stone and the New World is Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover's final album under the moniker Childish Gambino. This is it. This is the last one. This is done. Which is like, actually, it's bittersweet, right? That's the way I'd put it.
I don't know. I think it's time.
That's what I'm saying. It's bittersweet because Jacob, all right. I got up this morning. I went to work. I did like my normal regular morning routine. I had Spotify playing in my car, all right? And I was listening to the DJ. I just had it on, he's just playing music, tight. And then midday Jacob hits me that what did you say? I need your exact words. Jacob says he hit it oh my goodness, he hit it absolutely out of the park with this album. Out of this world even, right? Okay? And my brain had to sit there and like think for a second. And then I Googled it. Actually, I didn't even Google it. I opened Spotify and I was like, the album came out today. Dog. The album came out today. So, on my way home, I listened to as much of it as I could, and I got like, I'm trying to, not even halfway, because I didn't realize that there's almost 20 songs on this album. I got to Real Love. Yeah. So I got 7 songs deep in the album. And, dude, I don't understand this album at all. Like, I mean,
What?
no, wait. Let me finish this thought.
You
Because
best.
it actually, and I'm not saying this because it's his final album, it has, because of where I've listened to so far, it has the possibility in my mind to be that. Because it feels like everything led up to this.
Yes.
It literally,
Yes.
everything I've heard so far feels like a culmination of all of it.
Yes.
Like, literally all of it, dude.
Yeah.
All of it. And I was not expecting this whatsoever. I'm so excited to finish the entire album. I'm gonna finish it up tomorrow, but it's like, so he released this album and then now he has a movie coming out under the same name, Bando Stone in the New World, and the trailer's actually tight. I'm gonna be honest, and I think I talked about this where the trailer came out for the movie, but then on Instagram he posted a video of Lithonia. The song was playing Lithonia, and it had an image from Bando Stone in the New World, like the movie, and the trailer was playing in the background behind the song, behind Lithonia. And I need to see this trailer with that song. I need to. I need to see it. It's almost like, it's like he did the same thing with the beach picnic version of 3005, right?
Yeah.
So if we're taking it back to that, like, see, that's like the perfect example of like what I mean. This album is it's a combination of everything. So because the internet, right? How many albums has he released? Technically 3. Well, two, but one was actually finished. It was just Awaken My Love and Ada Vista. But Ada Vista
what?
got remade.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since because the internet, yeah.
Correct. Yeah. But because the internet, he actually released an EP called Kauai, right? Or no, it wasn't Kauai. It was called.
It was Stone Mountain and
yeah, Stone Mountain. And the last song on the album is the beach picnic version of 3005, which is absolutely phenomenal. And he released a video. Was it on YouTube?
I think so.
Of him, or on SoundCloud, one of the two, of him singing. It was just him singing. There was nothing behind it. It was just the vocals. And then somebody down the line was like, hold the phone. Wait a second. This sounds like it could go over the beach picnic version of 3005. And he never released it, but that is exactly the case.
Heck yeah.
And you can find the song on YouTube, and it is so good. It is so good. And that's what I felt the trailer with Lithonia was. It was like that same thing. I was like, dang.
He don't miss.
Tight. He don't miss.
He don't miss.
Dude, the first song straight out the gate, Hearts Were Meant to Fly. Dude.
Banger.
Dude, the guitars in Steps Beach. Dude,
yeah, dude. Just wait until you get to the other half of the album.
That's what I'm saying. I'm halfway through, and it's
a great Gambino album. This is what I was saying. Okay, because the internet, great album, one of the best, but you had to be there.
You had to be there, 100%. I agree with that.
You had to be in Twitter in 2013. You had to be on Twitter 2013 to understand. This album, though, this is like his magnum opus. For sure.
For Gambino.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love that. Like I love the fact that so he's talked about it. And he basically just felt like this was it. Like he said he was in the middle of making this album and he was like, this is it. This is the end for Childish Gambino. So it doesn't mean he's done making music per se. It just means he is done with Gambino. Which, do you think in Bando Stone, in the movie, you think he'll say anything about Childish Gambino? You think he will?
I don't know. Probably not.
You don't think so?
Yeah, probably
No?
not.
Dang. It's so weird to see how far he's came. And I was looking back at his mixtapes because I listened to a couple of his mixtapes. I'm not going to say I listened to all of them. I didn't know Stone Mountain was a mixtape actually. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was this other half of the Kawhi album or mixtape, whatever that one's called. What's that one called?
No, it's an EP. It's an EP.
What's that one called? I can't remember. It's not
Is it?
Stone Mountain. It's got a different name. It is
No,
Kawhi.
you said it. It's Kawhi. That's
Kawhi.
what I was about to say.
Oh, okay.
And like, is it on the front of Stone Mountain? Is the album cover? Is it just reversed? Yeah. So yeah, and it's tight. It's so cool. But I've listened to Stone Mountain. I've listened to Royalty, and I've listened to Cul-de-sac. Those are the three mixtapes that I've listened to. And I didn't.
But have you seen Guava Island?
No, I haven't.
Well, that's where you're missing out, because you'll understand how Bando Stone is gonna be if you watch this.
I have to. I'm legitimately going to have to. Because it makes sense, especially after having watched the trailer. I was like, this is definitely giving off the Guava Island vibes, like 100%.
Yeah.
And listening to what I've listened to so far, it actually brought me back to that time frame.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Some of this, I was like, I don't understand how you took that same feel and you literally just put it in a bottle. Like, boop. How? I don't understand. Because he went so far from because the internet, Kawhi and Stone Mountain, because those were all released like in the same time frame. Those were all
I said,
together.
Man, you had to be there for Because of the Internet. It was a short film, and that's the thing. The only album that I don't know. The only album I think that he didn't focus on as much was Awaken My Love.
Still
I
a
think
banger.
that was him, out of spite, making a really good album, but also going, I can do it with no videos.
That's 100%. He was proving a point.
Yeah.
And
which
not only could he make an album,
but
oh yeah, the music was great. It was.
But not his best.
But well, you got to look at it this way. Exactly what you just said. That he was able to release an album that was huge, ginormous. Like this album was huge. You cannot tell me everybody has listened to Redbone. Everybody.
Oh yeah.
Everybody has listened to Redbone. The album had no videos. And that album was not him whatsoever. He literally embodied somebody from the 70s.
Yeah.
In the modern day. And he completely changed his sound, his sound and his look for this album, and it still was giant. Like, he's basically at this point, and now he's just making his own movie, right? He made his own movie.
He's making what he wants, man.
The man's able to do whatever he wants. Like, he's actually done it. I mean, he played Lando. He has his own TV show that he did with his brother. Atlanta, fire. Still gotta finish it.
Dude, Lemon Pepper Wet.
Dude.
He's got the sauce on him.
That's what I was about to say. That's in the first episode, dude. In the
Dude.
first episode.
He's got the sauce on him.
That's great. That's great. They open up like the little styrofoam
Yeah, it's
container,
gold.
and it's just yeah. It's so good. If you haven't watched Atlanta, I highly, highly, highly recommend you watch
Dude,
Atlanta. It's
You
great.
haven't finished it?
No, I haven't.
Oh my. Okay. Please
How many-
finish it.
There's
There's
how many
4
seasons?
seasons.
4. Yeah, 4 now. I
Season
finished
3
1 and
is a
2.
bit hard. But the whole point of season 3 is because they're over in, I think, the UK. Donald Glover said he wanted it to be uncomfortable because you're not at home. And neither are they.
That's tight. That's tight.
That's the whole point. It's supposed to be unsettling. But the
Dude,
4th
everything he
season
does.
is, dude, the way it ties everything together.
I'm excited. I need to finish it.
Please. Please.
Please.
Dude, you're gonna get to the end and go, oh no.
I'm so excited. Because he's talked about it in interviews that he doesn't, everything he does is very cryptic. Like it actually legitimately is. Especially like when he was doing the album rollout for this. And the first like talk of the album was when he was on Instagram Live at like midnight, randomly announcing Gilga Radio, right?
Oh yeah.
And so that happened. He's just in a car, dog. He's in a car. Like on this in this video on Instagram Live, he was in a car, like I said, at like midnight, at least for me. So on the West Coast, it's only 10. But in a car, I don't even think he was saying anything. He just had Gilga Radio playing. And the camera was focused out the windshield of the car. And there were drones. He had drones set up to say Gilga Radio. Like, who does that?
Dude, somebody who owns a farm. That's who does that.
Who does that? Because like it's such. And then people like we're talking about it, he was like, yeah, it's an album rollout, dummy. Like that's what it is. Like that's this is where we're headed. He's just so cryptic with everything.
Yeah.
Even if you go back and think about because the internet was the name of the short film different.
I don't know, actually.
I have the screenplay for it somewhere.
I think it is because the internet. I'm pretty sure that the screenplay is because of the internet.
But there's a whole short movie in this. The movie itself is like what? It's got to be 20 minutes, half an hour long. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen the full thing actually.
Because there's clips of it on YouTube. You can still find clips of it. But I don't think I've ever seen the full thing. Which is bonkers. Like I remember the scene of him in the bathroom puking.
Yeah.
I remember there's another scene where he's like in I would call it like a boathouse almost. I think. And he's just like doodling around on a piano.
Oh, I think I do know what you're talking about actually.
And
it's been years since I've seen all that.
No, it was called Clapping for the Wrong Reasons.
That's right. Yep.
That's what it was. I knew I wanted to say that it had a different name. I thought so. But you can still find some clips floating around on the internet. Like, there's only a couple on YouTube, but I never got a chance to actually see the full film. And like even like just looking this up, there is somebody on Reddit that was like, does anyone have a link to the Because the Internet movie? Because it was on YouTube at one point, but then it was taken down. Hold the phone. This is happening in real time.
I'm holding the phone.
Uh, are these videos that were tied to the album? So wait. Hold the
I've seen certain videos tied
dog.
to the album.
Listen, this person made a video. Like I said, this is happening in real time right now. Person made a video, and they wrote out the entire screenplay. All right. So what I was saying, sorry, my mic decided to poop right quick. This person wrote out the entire screenplay for Because the Internet or Clapping for the Wrong Reasons, and they put it along to the entire album and videos that
Oh yeah.
that Donald released. This is crazy.
Did you know that during the period in which Because the Internet came out, all of the interviews that he did during that time period was actually a persona for the character the screenplay was based
100%,
on?
dude.
It was not actually Donald Glover the entire time.
100%. That was like when the interview when
The
he did
Breakfast
his
Club
free,
rap.
That's
and
what I was just about to
the
say.
Sway rap. Or it was
the Sway
Breakfast
rap
Club interview and the Sway rap. Yeah.
brother. The Sway rap when he just started talking in the middle of it. He went from rapping to just talking. Was like crazy. And then he goes right back to rapping. It's just like mind blowing. Like, yeah, I knew that when he was doing he was Childish Gambino. That he was that persona.
Yeah.
The craziest there's just so much to it. Like there's so much I don't know. It's so wild that it's like coming to an end. It really is. Like I said, bittersweet.
Is it
Bittersweet.
though? That's the real thing. Is it though?
What do you mean?
Is it though?
Is it the end?
Is it
For-
ever really the end?
For Childish Gambino, yeah. I think so. I like legitimately do.
Yeah, for Childish Gambino, but that doesn't mean Donald Glover's not gonna make music. That doesn't mean
He's gonna make music, but I don't think it's gonna be the same.
And even
like-
if it doesn't, Gilga is going to continue on this.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And that he could just start making short films and then making the soundtrack for every single one of them and be like, yeah, so now we just got Bando Stone 2 and
Dude,
another soundtrack for Bando Stone.
Dude, that's Guava Island. That's
Yeah,
he did the
The summer pack.
the summer pack, and the summer pack's just it just slaps, and it's like
Yeah.
2 songs, 3 songs.
So he could
just-
do that, just not under Childish Gambino, just making his own movies.
Summer
Easy
pack,
peas.
2 songs, dude. Summertime Magic and Feels Like Summer.
Two
and
of
both
the
of
most
them,
majestic
Dude.
tunes I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's so summery, like actually. And one song 235 million plays, the other one has 321. Like his albums
nothing says
don't even have that.
hot like the beginning of Feels Like Summer.
It's so good. And then well, it's to me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Feels Like Summer to me, it definitely feels like the latter half of summer. Like we wrapping things up. Like it's falls on its way.
Yeah.
That is what that song feels like to me. Is that weird?
I mean, we take it
Even
as
the
we
music
want.
video. The music video is very, I don't know. It feels very a fall. I mean, like, yeah, it's almost about to be fall. Like, it feels like the Sioux to me. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know about that one, brother.
It does. It does. It just makes it like actually legitimately makes me think of like, yeah, the last bit of time before I left the Sioux. I guess is the way it makes me feel. I guess I don't know. Hey, who am I? Who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talking about this though, right? So yeah, Childish Gambino is officially done, right? Bando Stone, the movie, it's coming out in the next couple of months. Like we said, Donald Glover, who knows what he's gonna do at this point.
Maybe he's gonna make Bando Stone album.
Well, you like you have to look at it in the sense of he legitimately going into releasing this album said that he finished all his side quests, right? So his side quests were he did Guava Island, he did he played Lando in Han Solo, he did Atlanta, now he's got Bando Stone coming out, and he's just like, all right, this is it. I think he's gonna take a break after this for a bit. I actually do. I think, because if he finished all his side quests to come back and release this album, and he's like, this is the last album of Childish Gambino, like, what was the point of you saying you finished your side quests?
Why is he gonna create a whole production company for one album and a movie and then be like, all right?
He's still gonna make stuff, but I don't think he's gonna be at the forefront. I think it's gonna be more so the people at Gilga.
I just gotta see what this vinyl looks like.
Jacob, you got $200 to spare. It's way more than $200 to spare at this point because it's sold out.
Need
sold
it
out
in my hands, but I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah. His the vinyl he released for this album has an LCD screen in it, and I want to know what it's for. Right? Can you imagine this man releases the album?
It's a video for every song.
What?
It's a video for every song.
It's a video for every song?
That's the rumor.
Do you think the videos are just taken from Bando Stone, though?
No, I'm pretty sure it's for Ada Vista. It's a videos for that album.
That's what it was. It wasn't for Bando Stone. It was Ada Vista. That's what it was.
So I'm pretty sure all the music videos are coming in the vinyl, and that's the only way you're going to get them. The same way he's releasing Lithonia, the full video, it's being texted to people.
It just came out.
Yeah, it's being texted to people. The trailer's out, but the actual video,
it's
just being sent to people's phones. And he was like, don't share it with people who are going to post it online, please.
That's a great way to captivate his audience, though, right? Like, you literally feel like you're a part of the club. Like, you get to see something like that and nobody else does, right? And it's going to make its way to the internet. One bad person's going to get it, and then it's just going to, like, be like, it's over. It's all downhill from here, Yeah. So, but, I want to see it, so leak it. Please. Please leak it. No, even having what I've listened to of the album so far, right? And like I said, I'm only 7 songs deep. Every single song, I think at the end of every single song, there is a soundbite from the movie, or that they've at least shown in the trailer.
Oh,
like, I know it's going to be a part of the movie, which is like, that is so cool.
I watched an interview he did with Zayn for Beats.
I haven't finished it. I started watching it, yeah.
And he was saying that, like, that was the point of releasing the soundtrack before the movie. It makes the listener have to participate in thinking, like, oh, this track sounds like it could be in this part of the movie, or this one could be, the end.
Yeah.
He's like, that's 100%. Why he did it this way. He's an art used to make people participate, and now it's just like, oh, that's weak.
Yeah, right. It's just face value, like, across the board.
Yeah. So if you allow people to participate, they can enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah. Well, it feels very it feels a lot more personable.
Yeah.
Like, a lot more. So this is exciting. Like, the whole rollout for the album was tight. Like I said, the announcement of Gilga Radio, that was tight. Seeing everything that's happening with Gilga and, like, the people that he has on his team is crazy. Like, the guy you showed me, I followed him on Twitter because he's doing crazy stuff. He is the one. He drew the vinyl box.
Yeah.
Right?
He's the creative director for Gilga.
He is phenomenal at what he does. Like he's killing it. The album listening for that he did just recently in was it in LA? Or no, it was New York.
It was New York. Yeah. Shout out New York. I can't go to you.
There you go. But the listening party that he did, it all like everything leading up to this felt very personable, and it wasn't like in everybody's face, right? It
Mhm.
didn't like it didn't feel invasive in any way. Like, yeah, there were billboards for his tour here. Nothing talking about the album. I'm going to see him in September, and I'm just like
Shut
I'm
up.
dummy excited.
Shut
Dude,
up.
I'm dummy
Shut up.
excited right
Shut
now.
Shut
I gotta find out when the movie comes out because it's only coming out in like select IMAX theaters. And listen, since he's touring here, if it doesn't make it to IMAX here, I'm gonna be mad.
He said there's no release date, and he said he'll announce it when the time is right.
I'm gonna be mad, dog.
But the
Mad.
pre-order for the vinyl ships in September.
Ooh.
For the vinyl ships. You can pre-order it now. Apparently you get some merch with it too.
Dude, that's how I feel right now. You know what I'm saying? $35. I'm getting it.
Take my money!
Dog, I swear.
Last time I tried to buy a vinyl, I was sent a letter about a bankruptcy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Whose album was it? That was Brockhampton.
No,
right?
No, it was Eden.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I was trying to get the re-release of I Think You Think Too Much of Me. Gosh darn it, got scammed.
I'm looking. All right, so I'm looking at this album. The link you sent me. We're looking at the website to pre-order the album, and I just want to take 1 second to say how absolutely hard this album cover is. Let's take a second to break this down, okay? This man's wearing pink short shorts, a Spam trucker hat,
sliced processed alien meat.
He's carrying a chicken. Dude, brother, in the jungle.
Did you know that's what Spam stands for?
No, it does not.
Yeah, it does.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it does.
No, it does not.
Yeah, it does.
No, it does not.
Prove it.
Oh, no, you can't do me like that. He said, prove it. Dude. No way, dude. There's no way. He says, yes, it does. No, it doesn't.
I want to know what merch comes with this order, though. Darn.
You're the one that said it. How are you going to say, I think merch comes with it?
Well, the dude that is the creative director said that Atavista merch comes with the pre-order of Bando Stone. So get your pre-order of Bando Stone in the New World.
Jacob and I'm literally like, dude, thank God this isn't a business.
I was
like, thank God this isn't a business.
It is for somebody else, that's for sure.
Yeah, right. Somebody's making $1 off it. That's hilarious. That's crazy. If I see the CD, like I regret if he didn't release Stone Mountain on vinyl.
No,
like I've seen Kawhi.
I don't think so. You probably bootleg it from Etsy or something.
I mean, yeah, 100%.
Probably
because I've seen Kawhi out in the wild. I've seen that, and I should have picked it up.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah,
I need to, but it's like, dude, it's like 5 songs and it's $35.
Worth it.
I can pay the same price for an album that has 7. It's a double LP, dude.
Okay.
He says, okay. Listen. I might do it. I might do it. All right. No, because I've seen it a couple places. Huh.
I'm sad I can't see him in August.
Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll record a podcast all on my own lonesome, just listening to different Donald Glover songs.
And then that's the day
crying.
The podcast ends. He's just crying. You just...
I was probably playing this live
right now. Oh, that's great. Man, we talked about... All right, listen. This is definitely for people. This is one of those episodes on the podcast for music people. Like, 100%. We talked a lot about music. Specifically,
we opened up with auto-tune.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm sorry.
Lottie Dottie, we like to potty. You know?
Potty?
Yeah. Lottie Dottie, we like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody.
Pass. But straight up, pass.
Come on.
This album looks sick.
Mr.
I
Lil
can't
One?
listen. I need to get a Spam hat. Do you think Spam already had those hats prior to him?
I don't
Spam
know. Why
hat.
don't we ask the aliens?
Spam hat. 100% Spam trucker hat. Goes hard, dude. And the top button is yellow. It goes hard. That's crazy. I still can't get over the album cover. Tight. It's just him carrying a chicken. Who like the It's so good. Anyways, that's enough. That's enough. I feel like we talked about him.
What's your song rec?
My song rack?
Yeah.
All right, so this one, I'm very briefly talk about this bad boy. Jacob and I grew up with a very, very wide variety of music. Very, very wide. We've talked about it. Very, very wide.
Dude, I know every song.
So
people around me ask me what the song is playing because
100%.
I know.
I got it. Yeah. All right.
I can tell you when the song came out most times, dude.
The only genre I can't do that with is country. Like I'm being
Dude,
real.
you know what? Try
What's
me.
up?
I dare ya.
I mean, certain country songs I can, but
Dude, tattoos on this town.
No, dude. Oh my goodness. So we grew up with a very wide variety of music. And our dad, he played a very big role in this because he went through like different phases in life. We'll have to break it down in one episode. We went from, we listened to stuff. I'm trying to think of like where it began, right? So
It's
I'd say
been all over.
Well,
there is no where it began.
Well, I'm saying so like you being younger, it was a lot of between the grunge era and a lot of like hippie music, so like the Allman Brothers, Grateful Dead, stuff like that. Bob Marley. Okay. And there was stuff like that, and then it grew into we listened to a lot of stuff from the 80s, a lot of pop stuff from the 80s. We listened to a lot of like our dad listened to a lot of coffee house music, okay?
Dude,
And-
so much coffee
and
house music. Dude, Babylon.
Dude,
Babylon.
This
Babylon. Dude, Babylon.
this is where this song rec for this week is coming from because our dad actually currently right now is seeing this guy
Shaking
live.
hands with him,
Yeah.
actually.
What?
Believe it or not, he's backstage shaking hands with him right now.
Brother, stop.
I'm not kidding. Backstage.
That's crazy.
Shaking
So,
hands.
My song rec for the week is it is Indian Summer by Chris Bodie. All right. Is that how you even say it?
Yeah, I think so. Right?
I want to
don't
say
know.
that's I'm
How I've been told.
wrong. Yeah. Indian Summer by Chris Bodie. I completely forgot this song existed until our dad texted us and was like, "Yo, going to see him tonight." And then I went to Spotify and I just went to an album that I recognized the cover of. All right, that's literally what I did. Album is 1,000 Kisses Deep.
Hey, I don't care.
First song. As soon as it started playing, I got dead serious. 10 seconds deep, and I was like, I know this entire song.
Dude,
you
you
know this
ever
entire song.
watched an episode of That's So Raven?
Dude.
And watched her just go into vision mode?
That's it. 100%.
Dude, you play one Chris Bodie song, and I'm transported like I've got a time machine.
Yeah.
Zoo, zoo, zoo.
Crazy. So, yeah. Mind blowing.
Instantly 2008.
Crazy. So, that's my song rec for the week is Indian Summer by Chris Bodie. And this one is very, very coffee house-ish. He's a trumpet player. There's no lyrics to this song. It's straight
It ain't
trumpet.
Kenny
And
G, but
brother,
it's
slaps.
it might be better
Slaps.
than Kenny G because it's like house music with a trumpet.
It slaps. If you listen to this, like, if you looking for, I mean, it's like really, it's on par with elevator music, but
Dude, if you get down to elevator music, you're gonna love this.
oh yeah, if elevator music is your thing, this is it. This is peak. Like, this is great. So
this
that
is what Willy Wonka plays in his glass elevator that flies.
100%. He's just flying over, dude. Just looking at it, looking at the city, listening to Chris Bodie. But yeah, Indian Summer by Chris Bodie. It's a very, like, his music is just very relaxing. I'm gonna be honest. I'd put it on par with, like, exactly what you said, Kenny G.
Kenny G, but like with house.
yeah, pretty much.
It does have house vibes.
It's got some electronic stuff behind it.
I dig it,
sure.
dude. I heard one of those songs. And I was like, oh, this
Slaps.
is why I like certain music.
Take me back to 2004. It's fine.
Yeah,
you know, that's what it felt like.
I wish.
I wish. That's my song rec for the week. Check it out. Chris Bodie, Indian Summer. Fantastic song. Go check it out on the playlist. You can check out the playlist over on Spotify. It is quite literally the same name as the podcast. It is just 2 degrees of separation. And you can also technically find it through the podcast itself if you're looking at the podcast on Spotify. If you just go to our, is it more, right?
I think so, yeah, more.
Yeah. Is it more? It's more.
Something
it says
on there.
There's a tab that says more like this. And yeah, it's in there.
Yeah.
It's in there. So you can check out the playlist, 10 out of 10. Glad to hear people are enjoying the playlist. And we are going to be adding a lot more music that isn't like this one, for example, or like Jacob adding Beef Oven in there. There's gonna like, in due time, this playlist is going to include a very wide variety of music. Very, very, very wide. So stick around, save the playlist if you want new music every week. 10 out of 10, you know what I'm saying? Also, if you want to check us out over on the socials, it is at the number 2 DOF separation everywhere. You got
everywhere.
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter.
And you can find us all across the world.
I can't. Jacob, I can't.
That's gonna be it from us this week.
10 out of 10. Jacob's killing it for the rollout of the episode. But yeah, if you enjoy the podcast, make sure to give us that I don't know what it is on Apple. I'm gonna be real with you. On Spotify, give us a 5-star rating because we slap.
Give us a thumbs up. Give us the big thumb like you're sending a Facebook message.
There you go. Bow. Yeah. But that's about all I got. That's it. That's pretty much everything. Anything else?
No.
Shout out to Spam Hat, dude.
Shout out to Spam Hat. Shout out
Bando Stone.
Yeah, shout out Bando Stone. I've got nothing. Shout out the skunk that sprayed something outside my building the other day. Smells really bad. I woke up this morning, dude.
No, dude.
I got into my car. I went out to my car on lunch break. Dude, I drove home with my windows down.
Oh. Gross. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Bye. Leave. Get out of here. Stop listening. Could you imagine? End it like that? Just go.
Get out of here. Leave.
But all right. Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you so much for actually enjoying the podcast. And also, before we wrap this up, the Q&A on Spotify now has been replaced with comments. So no more Q&As.
Does it show their username?
No, for us it does. For for them, it's all privated unless we make it public.
Okay.
Which, yeah. So I'm not.
I'm gonna air y'all out if you comment something weird.
You can literally now. You can just comment on the podcast if there's something you want us to talk about. If there's something you want us to like you want to see in the future, yo, you can
if
you can
want to replace one of us.
Yeah. Take me out, dude. Come on. It's fun. Replace me. I want to be a robot. Come on.
A robot.
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, so comments are now a thing. They have replaced the Q&A section in Spotify. So I know how many people interacted with the Q&A stuff. I'm sorry. Spotify just kind of pulled the rug out from underneath us, and now we have a comment section. So we still have the
Comment
polls,
it up.
right? Comment it up. This is the perfect opportunity to, like, if instead of, you know, us directing a question at you of some sort, you literally can just, you could just go up in the comment section and say poop. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Poop.
You can say anything. So, yeah, if you guys want to hear us talk about something in specific, let us know. If you want to see us do something in the future, let us know. If we suck for some reason and you're like, yo, maybe you guys should work on this.
Don't let me know.
Well, you can let me know. Don't let Jacob know.
I don't do good with that.
Jacob does not take constructive criticism. I can't say the word criticism. He doesn't take it well. On that note, Jacob, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Auto-tune it, Jacob. Come on, take us out.
Good night. Bye.